So in this video I'll show you how to save the levels that you have unlocked in the game to save player progress. So yeah, let's get started. So I have already made a simple level manager here. Inside of this canvas I have created this background image and this level text, also these 3 buttons to load the levels. And I have created 3 levels here. In each level there is just this text which shows the level index and a button here which will pass the level if we click on it. For now it does nothing, and on the canvas here I have attached a script and named it level script, which is empty for now. Now if we go to our level manager scene and if we hit play here, we can click on these buttons but they do nothing for now. And here if we click on the canvas, I have attached this level manager script to it, which is also an empty script. So let's open it up, and here the first thing we need is the number of levels unlocked. So let's make an integer for that. Let's call this levels unlocked, and now let's go up here first and let's include the UI class. So unity engine.ui. Now here let's make an array of all the buttons that we will use. So let's call them buttons. And in the start method we will get the levels unlock number using the Playerprefs.getInteger. Playerprefs.getInteger, and here we need to give it a key, and we haven't created any yet. So we will create the key now with this name. Let's copy and paste it here. And now we need to give it a default value, so in case we haven't actually saved any value with this key here, so you need to give it a default value. So let's default this to the value of 1 as we want the first level to be unlocked. And down here let's make a for loop. We want the loop to run through all the buttons, so let's put button.length here, and inside here we will make all the buttons non-interactable. So buttons dot interactable is equal to false, because we want all the buttons to be non-interactable at first and then we will make them interactable through another loop. So let's just copy and paste this loop here, and instead of going through all the buttons here we will just go through the ones that are unlocked, or the number of levels unlocked. And instead of making all the buttons interactable set to false, we will just set them to true. And now we know that the button 1 or level 1 will always be unlocked by default because we have set this value to 1. So let's go to Unity, click on canvas, and here let's set the size to 3 because we have 3 levels. And now let's drag and drop the buttons one by one. So level 1 goes here, level 2 and level 3. So now if we hit play, we can see that our level 1 is already unlocked, and if we click on level 1 nothing happens because we haven't set any function for this. So let's go back to our level manager script, and inside here we will make a public method for loading the levels. So let's call it load level. Also we will pass in a parameter that will take the level index that we want to load. So in here let's first include the scene management class up here. So unity engine.scene management. Now let's go back, and here we will write scene manager.load scene and the scene index that we want to load, so level index, and here it will just load whatever level index that we pass through. So yeah, let's go back now. Now let's select all our buttons, so level 1, level 2, level 3, and here let's add the on click event to all our buttons here, and let's drag and drop the canvas inside this and select the function that we just created, so load level here, and here we will just give them the level index that we want to load for each button. And now we also need to add the scenes to the build settings. So let's first add open scene. It will add the level manager, and now level 1, level 2 and level 3 here. So they have this 1, 2, 3 index like this. Awesome. So let's close this and let's hit play and try to load level 1. and it works. And here we have this pass level. For when the player passes the level, we want to unlock the next one. So for now it does nothing. So let's go to our level script now, and inside of this you can remove both these methods here, and we will make another public method, call it pass. And here we just want to get the current level, so we will make an integer here for the current level. Let's call it current level, and we will set this equal to whatever level we have. So we need to use the scene management class up here, and here we will say scene manager dot get active scene, and the build index of the active scene will be the current level. And here we will check if the level that we have just recently passed, the current level, is greater than or equal to the one that we have passed already or we have saved. So Playerprefs.get integer, and we can just copy and paste this from here so that we don't get any mistakes here. Levels unlocked, and we don't need to pass any default value here. Okay, so in that case we will need to replace the value that we have already saved with the current level index of this level. So here we will type in playerprefs.setInt and the same the key that we have used, so levels unlocked, and the value that we want to save here is the current level that we have passed plus 1, so we will unlock the next level. And this might sound a bit confusing, but trust me, it will work. So now let's print a debug.log statement that will show us the level that has currently been unlocked. So level plus the let's say level that we have unlocked plus unlocked here. So it will just tell us what levels that we just recently unlocked. Awesome. So now let's save this, go back to Unity, let's open up scene level 1, select the pass button here and add an on click event, and drag and drop this canvas inside of this and select the function that we created, so pass here. Awesome. And let me just do this for all the other buttons here. So level 1, level 2, level 3. Okay, so now it's done. Let's try and play the level manager here. So let's hit play. So now let's start with level 1, and if we pass the level 1, it should say level 2 is unlocked, and indeed it does. So our level 2 is unlocked now. Let's see if it's working. Let's close this off and let's try to play it again. Okay, so level 2 is now unlocked and we can play it. Let's pass this level 2 and it should say level 3 is unlocked. Awesome. So now let's go back to our level manager and see if level 3 is still unlocked. And yeah, awesome, they are all unlocked, and we can just pretty much save the progress of the players, and you can add more levels to this level manager if you want, by the same way that we added the other levels. Also, if you have any questions, you can just drop them down in the comment section, and if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, it will be a great help. And until next time, see ya.